Hey y'all, in this video I wanted to talk to you about the pigs and the fact that Mr. sold them and why he sold them. The reason he sold them was that in the other video I explained how much food that they had been going through in a 3-week period. And about the 3rd week of January, he called the place that we use to butcher our pigs. They told him that they were on page 2, that they would be putting him on page 5, and they would contact him when they were ready for him to bring the pigs up there. Well, they had been on page 2 since October, and as I said, this was about the end of January when he contacted them, and he told me that with everything that he had in the pigs, that was going to be some really expensive meat, and the people that had told us that they wanted to buy some of it wasn't going to want to pay what we had in them to get out of what we needed to recuperate just what we had in them or would have in them, because we figured it would be the end of this year or maybe into 2022 before they would be ready for us to bring the pigs to have them butchered. So he decided that it wasn't worth it, and he tried to sell the pigs. As you can see, we had a small one, a medium-sized one, and then a pretty big-sized one. And he had listed them for $250. Nobody wanted to pay that much, so he dropped the price down to $200, and people wanted to still not pay that much. They tried to do this and do that to either get them practically free, or they wanted to trade, or they just didn't want to put the money in the pigs. So he told me that he wasn't going to deal with it anymore, and the day before the auction, he sold them on February 9th. So on February 8th, he loaded them up and he took them to the auction house, and then they stayed there overnight and they sold them that Tuesday morning. So I'm going to show you the paperwork where he sold them and how much he got out of them. It ended up being in our favor because there were no other pigs at the auction house that day. If there had have been, he probably would not have gotten this much. But when he went to pick up his money, the lady that was in the office told him that everybody was excited to see those pigs, that they looked really good, that they were a nice size, and more people started bidding on them. I think that's sad that they would be willing to buy them at an auction. So this is the paperwork from where he got the pigs took to the auction house, livestock exchange, whatever you want to call it. The smallest pig we had weighed 390 pounds. She brought 71 cents a pound. The other next size was 425 pounds. She brought 74 cents a pound. The other one was 490, and hers was 72 cents. So it came out to this amount. That's what the amount comes to, but they take out their charges for selling, and this is what he ended up getting. So it came out to the good for us this time, because it just so happened that there were no other pigs at the market that day. But anyway, yeah, he ended up selling our pigs and our chickens, and now we just are down to the goats. And I don't understand what it is about our area, but people just don't want to pay what the going rate on pigs are. So we have no more pigs. I'm not happy about it. I was hoping that we would be able to get babies, but we're not. So there it is. And if you watched this far, thanks for watching. Like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe. Thank y'all.